Okay, my name is Honorable Rachel Kufrense. I'm the South Rep of the North Central Development Commission. I appreciate the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for this great gesture and this opportunity given me to serve the country. And in my own way to contribute to the renewed hope agenda in regional development, which is paramount to the President's agenda for the country.
Yes, I feel so happy because the headquarters is hosted right in my state, and I want to appreciate His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, for this initiative. And I know that our people are going to benefit in terms of development, infrastructure, employment, and so on.
I'm Cosmos Tenengaki from Benue State, Chairman of Central Development Commission. No, it is. It's quite strategic because you have a whole lot to do in terms of development. We'll be looking at peace, which one aspect that we have to look at closely. We're looking at purposeful infrastructure. We're looking at industrialization, oil, gas, mining, power. We're looking at youth and women empowerment in so many regards. We're looking at so many things. So it's quite a lot. So it's important because it's going to drive development, colossal development at that. No, we're a commission that we have a stabilization and development master plan that's anchored about 15 pillars of development. And we want to do the best in that regard.
My name is Dr. Umar Ibrahim Mantu, and to the glory of God, board member representing Plateau State in the North Central Development Commission. We thank God Almighty. First of all, we want to thank Mr. President for the initiative of even setting up these commissions in the first place. It's a direction to further achieve the renewed hope mandate of Mr. President. Under the leadership, we also thank the Minister and the Regional Development and all members that came today. It's indeed a glorious day for the North Central, the Southwest, and the South-South. But most importantly, we look forward to the impact of doing the work that Mr. President has given us to go and bring development to our regions. And by the grace of God, we'll engage with our stakeholders and will not disappoint Mr. President and most importantly, the Nigerian people.
Today, we thank Mr. President first for finding him to choose Ambassador Amb.Soni Abang as EDF in South Development as a pioneer executive director. With his vast experience, we know that he's going to bring his vast experience as a party chairman, as an ambassador in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and to the same thing to put in the South Development Commission. And Mr. President have not made any mistake to choose somebody like in that capacity, a seasoned politician, to occupy that position as Executive Director of Finance.
Okay, we look at things now. The formality has gone. So what's the next level? So what do you expect him to do?
They've said you're going to set the ball rolling, like what the minister said today. The next moment, I think they are going to have a summit to bring them together to furnish them with the activity of the Southside development. And with vast experience, I think everything will be okay. I think they are going to work as a team. I don't think they will have any problem.
My name is Apostle Right Honorable James Anam. I'm the mayor of Calabar, chairman Calabar Municipality. Well, I'm happy to be here. Extremely very happy for our leader, Amb.Soni Abang, for what God has done, for what God has also used His Excellency to do, the governor of Cross River State. We're happy because these particular appointments is for a man who was the Director General of our campaigns. And so we are all here gathered to celebrate God for what He has done for in Amb.Soni Abang. So I'm happy. That's why I'm here.
Personally delivered that result and changed everything. So if we're going to talk about the course of Cross River today, this is the man. When eventually he became the chairman of his local government, I could say without equivocation that he was probably the best chairman at the time. Focused, innovative, fearless, and I tell you, Boki is one of the most difficult local governments to govern. It is hardly accessible, but Soni excelled. Of course, him becoming the state chairman of PDP was a no-brainer. It came at a time when the party had literally taken over all of Cross River State, and that was due to his work. Fast forward, I think this is your aircraft at one time. For those who know, they know. Then, of course, he represented Nigeria in the Republic of Mali. Again, he excelled. When we did manage our affairs well in Cross River, because success got into our head, Soni took a hike. I also took a hike. And we left the powers that be to manage the affairs of the party in the state. Well, we see the results. It's glaring today. And in the last elections, of course, I'm PDP, I think. I'm still trying to think about it. I think I'm PDP, but Soni, my partner, was on the other side, I was on this side. But I knew we had a problem. The moment he was announced the DJ of the campaign for the Delta, there is no trick on earth. There's absolutely no trick on earth that I could pull that he wouldn't, I probably learned it from him. So when the results came in, of course, it was evident. But regardless of party affiliations, our friendship is inconsolable. Even if Soni is in the Republican Party in America, he's my friend. And it's not a case of ideological differences or whatever. You have a genuine human being here. The beauty of politics is you get to meet all sorts of people. And if there's a school of life, and you want to go through a crash course in the school of life, join politics. What you would learn in 2-3 years can take you over 70 years normal living. And you get to discern the good, the bad, and the worthless. I'm glad my path and Soni's path have crossed and remain intertwined over the years. As the master of ceremony said, he's a very busy man. But in the course of all the business, he has been able to develop, nurture, and groom a great family. But I'm not sure that is Sonny's doing, right? I think Sonny, you supported. My sister did most of the work. And so today, more than even Sonny, I want to celebrate her. I really want to celebrate her. She is a treasure. You know, when you are in the public space, as Sonny has been, there's got to be someone at home to hold that space, the space at home in place. She's done that. So today, while we are happy and we're celebrating Sonny, let's remember that there's someone, and this is true when they say behind every successful man, no longer behind them. Before every successful man, there's a lady. Before. And she typifies that. So again, on behalf of all of us here, sorry, congratulations. My sweetheart, congratulations. I call her sweetheart, not me. Now no one can take that word from me. Congratulations and many more successes ahead for you. Amen.
Overwhelming to me that my boss after having waited for a year this great opportunity has come our way. This opportunity under the carpet. I will take that very seriously. But I know as a resilient person that he has always been a go-getter that is always in there. I know and I wish that he will do well driving the process as a pioneer in the finance of the institution. I want to read them, see Johnny back home, and the best of the desires of the heart, which I will God with them, having today's a very glorious day to the good people of Kogi and the state. Today, one of the Kogi illustrious son, Chief Ambassador Soni Abang, we are celebrating with him as the Executive Director of the South Commission. And we are very, very happy to be here. And we want to use this opportunity also to extend our gratitude to Mr. President for his kind gesture to find it fit to appoint one of our illustrious sons into this commission. As you can see, everywhere is being crowded by well-wishers, cut across everywhere in Cross River State and Nigeria. Don't forget that this person who was celebrating today had once been an ambassador of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So he's somebody that is he's an astute politician. He is a guru when it comes to community leadership. And just of recent, he was just promoted as a chief, the second title, the highest title holder in the land of Kogi. The first one was given to Chief MTU, the second one is given now to him as Otu Agrinya the 2 of Kogi. So we are very, very happy, and we are celebrating with him. He's our son with so much trust in him, in his capacity, in his sense of leadership, and we know he's going to deliver in that very commission. Very, very seriously, if you ask me what would be my candid message for him, I will tell you that I ought to be short of word to say, because he knows what to do. He's a round peg in a round hole. Chief Ambassador Amb.Soni Abang knows what to do when it comes to government, when it comes to, he had been a state party chairman, he had been a local government chairman, he he had been an ambassador. So this office is just like one of those numerous public office that he has found himself. So he's going to do very well. Thank you so much. Thank you. My name is Reverend Dr. Chang, the Community Relation Officer to the Governor of Okitu in Cross River State.
The entire country, Cross River State, we have come to honor His Excellency Amb.Soni Abang, Agrinya II of Bukit Nation. Amb.Soni Abang is a man that has touched lives. But I define him as a man that gains joy in affecting the lives of whoever comes his way. Having been a local government chairman, a state party chairman, PDP then, ambassador to Mali, and after that his political sojourn. He was a brave, but he hold brave and believe that God, if God destined him for leadership to lead his people, will still bring him. And today, strategically, he has been appointed and he's been inaugurated today as the director of Finance, South Development Commission. So, as the SSA on behalf of the youth of Cross River State, I'm saying we are very grateful. We thank His Excellency, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Amb.Soni, the Governor of Cross River State, my own boss, who saw me worthy to be appointed as the SSA Youth Development. That the decision to appoint Amb.Soni in this strategic office, it is for the development of the Southern region. Because of his experience, he's almost an all-rounder. He is an economist. From my research, he has governed in the executive arm as a chairman. He has been in the party where he is one of the head architecture that installed so many positions like a chairman of the party. So when I look at this position, I see that it's one of the best things that happened to us in South and Nigeria as a whole. And I know that he's a man that can deserve. The president will definitely is an Your name again? I am Dr. Julius Studio, KSJI, SSA to the Governor of Cross River State on youth development and empowerment.
We are all very happy for the person of our minister His Excellency Amb.Soni Abang for the feat. Soni is a very humble gentleman, as we all know, and I think that has spoken for him. His character, his person, his career has equally spoken for him. And we trust that the man, Soni Abang, that we know, he will bring his experience and expertise to bear. He will leave no stone unturned, as he has always done, to ensure that he delivers accordingly and he will do well. We know. We wish him well. We pray that God will continue to strengthen him. God will continue to elevate him. God will grant him unprecedented favor. This is the maiden commission, and he will open new frontiers of development as far as this commission is concerned. We wish him well.
I'm excited. I feel somehow fulfilled. This position given to our son, our ambassador, Chief Soni Abang, is square peg in Square Hole. If you go to Cross River State, Ambassador Soni Abang is a household name and known for everything positive. You can see the excitement, you can feel the excitement. I just came in from Calabar today. I've been very tied down and busy, but I had to honor this call just for him. He deserves it. I will thank God for using Mr. President to give him this appointment. We also thank His Excellency, our governor, who ensures that anything that comes to Cross River, he picks the very best and puts them there.
Your best wishes.
Well, I hope and pray sincerely that his tenure will be a wonderful one, will be a fantastic one. He should keep his head low and face the job. And I know he has the capacity to carry out his duties. And surely we'll be proud that he was the right person to be picked. Best wishes to him. John Ochara, former state chairman, APC Cross River State.
Thank you.
The king of today, King Sonny, and your beautiful wife, friends of Cross River, ladies and gentlemen. 2 days ago or so, I was invited to this event. And I said, I must come. The Bible records that we must celebrate with those who celebrate. And Soni Abang and I have come a long way from our days as local government chairman. I know that this office you are holding is befitting, and it has come at the appropriate time. Your level of exposure, your maturity, your understanding of the meaning of power equips you for this assignment. And I have no doubt that you will do very well. And you must do well. You must do well so that your family will be proud of you. You must do well so that the Boki nation will be proud of you. You must do well so that the people of Cross River Central will be proud of you. You must do well so that Cross River will be excited that they took the right decision. You must do well for the people of the South South. And you must do well for Nigeria. You have shown resilience, you have shown character. You have shown what it means to be a politician. And so I would say congratulations. From Gertrude and I, Ada and Soni Abang, congratulations and best wishes. Thank you very much. Excellency, Governor of Cross River State, the sweet prince, Your Excellency, Omar Governor, Excellency Donald Duke, very distinguished senators, honorable members of the National Assembly, let me recognize the newly sworn in Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the new South Development Commission, Honorable Fund, and also let me recognize the one that we are honoring today, His Excellency Ambassador Soni Abang and his beautiful wife. Let me recognize all the good people of Cross River State who are here and all and sundry who have come to be part of this event. By way of goodwill message, it would be for me a simple task of just saying to someone who I've known and been associated with for over 30 years now, His Excellency Ambassador Abang is somebody that I would say we grew up with. And by the grace of God, we've seen God's grace upon our lives and upon his life. from the days when we used to run around on motorbikes in Boki, chasing after one thing or the other, to the great accomplishments that he has, over the years, achieved. I've known Sonny for so long. He's one of the smartest individuals that I have known in my life. He's a smart boy, and I think a lot of us forget his academic credentials. Because, you know, we politicians, we are all alike. But Sonny stands out because he's academically smart. And I think that plays a role when it comes to the foundation. And of course, when you combine that with his political astuteness and his deftness and his courage and his leadership, I don't think this particular position is one that is unexpected. I also would say that I have no doubt as to his capacity to deliver. So it's not something to start admonishing him on what to do and how to go about it. So he knows what to do and how to go about it. I can assure you, that's for sure. I also want to say that Sonny's success, there are many reasons, I've listed a few, but there's a beautiful woman that stands by this man. I had the privilege of being like a father, bringing her into the family in those days. And she has stood with this man like I have never seen, through thick and thin. And I must celebrate her and ask everyone in this room to celebrate this woman. Your Excellency, let me thank you for recognizing this young man. Not so young anymore, but for recognizing him and for recommending him for this position. It's a square peg in a square hole. And that's what we need today. In a very challenging environment and a very challenging society, you need leaders that are proven, that have capacity, and that have delivered on every occasion, on every assignment that they have been given. And Amb.Soni Abang is such a leader. So all I can say is, I wish you the very best, Your Excellency, on this assignment. I believe that this is a stepping stone to further assignments. The Governor of Cross River State, the Swift Prince. The last time Nigeria had the privilege of having one crowd that will have all governors that have governed a state, Your Excellency, was the unveiling here in Abuja of the Carnival team for this year. It was during the time of His Excellency Governor Donald Duke that he told us that Cross River State is a franchise. Your Excellency Governor Duke, are you listening to me? You remember when you said to us that Cross River State is a franchise? I don't know if it has. So I found some contradiction when you came here and said you found Amb.Soni Abang on one side and you on the other side. How be it, sir? Cross River State has remained the most united state in Nigeria. That's why you can find 3 governors in one room on one table. It has never happened. So I'd like to very specially thank His Excellency the Governor of Cross River State, Senator Prince Bassey, for what you do and what you are doing and what you will do for Cross River State. And in fact, for making this evening our evening. Because if you have not put your best foot forward, you won't be here. I'd like to equally thank Dr. Donald Duke for the kind words that you expressed about my boss, Amb.Soni Abang. Before you came, I had to listen to one of the most quintessential senators that Nigeria has ever produced. The one we still call till today the Senate leader, Senator Victor Abang. Indeed, what we have seen this evening is indeed a collection of the best of Cross River State. And Cross River State can easily say the best of Nigeria is to be found in Cross River State. Is it listening to Senator, the man who became the orator of the Senate, Senator Sandy Honor, or listening to my own direct boss, the soft-spoken Senator Leah Limoke? I can go on and on. But it speaks to one thing. And one thing that it speaks to is the fact that Amb.Soni Abang is a good man. Amb.Soni Abang is a good leader. But much more than that, Amb.Soni Abang is a family man. He has remained a member of this family all through thick and thin. Your Excellency, the Ambassador, the newest ED, I greet you. But so I don't mix up my protocols, may I recognize the former governors here. Anthony, you have a new job. And in that new job, you have a boss. And that boss is on this table. May I recognize the MD of the newest commission in Nigeria, this South Development Commission. So we are very, very happy that you are the MD. But let me tell you this. We are donating Amb.Soni Abang to the South Development Commission because Sonny is an embodiment of exposure, is an embodiment of experience. He's an economist, he's a politician, he's an administrator, he's a diplomat. If he brings all of this to bear on South Development Commission, I can assure you that in 6 months, the best development commission in Nigeria will be the SSDC. Let me also thank all those who have made it to this hall. Sitting down there, I was whispering to my brother, Father Bob. I said to him that even if we were going to use the biggest hall in Abuja, we will still have a problem with space. Because the number of people that Soni Abang has touched in his life, if they were to just come there just to say, congratulations, Your Excellency, the hall will still be as full as this. So, Ambassador, this is a huge challenge for you. The challenge is that going forward, and I know you are capable of doing it, you really have to continue to be that family man that you have been all along. That epicenter of holding our people together. We thank our National Assembly members. We have listened to very kind words expressed here about honoring this evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What a day. I'm so happy to be here. As a matter of fact, if I had missed this occasion, I think it would have been very difficult for me to say I came to Abuja. Because this is one of the... No, I said people should sit down. Nobody's standing. So, Your Excellency, my bosses who are here, Governor Donald Duke, distinguished Senator Leah, Your Excellency, distinguished Senator Leah Limoke, and another of my boss, distinguished Senator Victor Abang, who today is actually the chairman of today's occasion. Chairman, I think I gave you indulgence to just say a few or pass a few lines. Distinguished Senator Sandy Ono, and of course,
all the senators and members of the National Assembly who are here with us, ABN Chairman of the Chair, ABN Monday morning, Mr. Chibudom Imuchi, the Chairman, South Development Commission, Ms. Usoro Akpabio, MD, South Development Commission, Ambassador Soni Abang, Executive Director of Finance, South Development Commission, Your Excellency Ambassador Morris Ekpa, who is here with us, General Moses Abang retired, and of course you are very beautiful one. Welcome, sir. Dr. Pius Kadikawo, who is here with us, AIG Joseph Boo, CP Lawrence Amobi, the MPs, the CEO of Federal Government Power, and all members of the Federal Government Power, the CEO who are here with us. The Chief of Staff, Honorable Mawala Yamba, Chief Editor, and one-time National Chairman of the APC, who is now Chairman of the National Executive Board. Chief Sam Manani, Right Honorable Soneta, and all others who are here with us, particularly from the legislative constituency. Dr. George Abang Ebungu, the immediate past Secretary of the EFCC. All commissioners past and present, Mr. Manuel Ibeshi, Chief Practical Commissioner, Echo 1. All local government council chairmen and vice chairmen past and present, senior special advisors and special advisors, chairmen of boards, commissions and agencies, Director General, senior special assistants, and of course, the man of the day and the gentleman we are coming to celebrate, His Excellency Ambassador Soni Abang, and of course his very beautiful spouse. Permit me to thank God so much for an occasion like this. Looking at the faces that I've seen here, I actually feel with great nostalgia and the remembrance of what Cross River State used to be. I'm so happy that it's coming particularly on a day like this for a man who has suffered so much for Cross River, who I believe is God's time to promote. You know it's God that promotes somebody. I have done the needful, but the rest is God. But I'm so happy because the man that is taking office today, or as we do not get to office today, is a man that will make Cross River very proud. We've had that history of distinguishing ourselves anywhere we are. Anywhere you have Cross Riverians in positions of repute, not too long, the difference is always there. I'm very, very proud of Ambassador Soni Abang, both in terms of antecedents, his character and character. We know that he's going to do very well. The Chairman, South Development Commission and MD, you have to take Cross River State very seriously. Because if there was a position that was not really contested for, it was your own. And it was because of the reason that I saw you as a Cross River daughter, and that there was no need to. If not Cross River, we are taking it. So you're working with a man who not too long will come to that Cross River. Cross River is capacity knowledge. You see it not too long from now. That I can assure you. Cross River, we are moving higher and we are becoming greater. Cross River, United. You know, in a particular occasion I have mentioned that I came to meet 3 engines of growth on the ground. That the first one, anchored tourism, which till today, our flags are still flying high. And the second one, the emphasis was on rural development, which today is still a prime focus as far as our governance is concerned. And the third one was industrialization. So when I came in, I said, well, I don't have a task on making sure that I bring these three engines together to produce for customers. I want to assure each and every one that yes, we will never point blame on ourselves. We will not take accolades, but that the indices, both in terms of economics, have shown that we are doing very well. Cross-river trade is now recognized internationally that we are a subnational that is not just coming to feed cross-river trade, but to feed Nigeria as a whole. Our indices and performance are right there for anybody to see. Politically, we don't have any problem. Yes, there's democracy. But I thank God that our leader sitting here has taught us how to deal with the opposition. So when we get to the bridge, we will cross it. And the other developments are actually in proper perspective. I believe that a mix and a nexus will take us even further. What we are praying for now is total unity like what we have seen today. How I wish we'll have a time like this again. And I know that the sky will not even be the limit. Amb.Soni Abang, to whom much is given, much is expected. It's not going to be very easy with you. Because I tell you, there's nothing like sin anymore. Your phones are going to be so hot that you will throw the phones away. But I will plead with perseverance that we bear with him until the agency is well established and is able to take his rightful position. I know that there are problems in the land, but it's not possible alone. It's not Nigeria alone. It's the world over. Nigeria is tackling this problem very well. That is why if you look at the physical indices, we are actually turning the corner. Gone are the days of freeloading. Gone are the days where we are divested in all facets of life. Gone are the days when people come with briefcase tomorrow and they become millionaires. Now you have to work hard to actually earn a living. In Cross-River State today, if you look at our productivity, it is inching up. And before you know it, we are going to be a real true regional economy. The investments we have that are coming to Cross-River State now are in millions. So we want to thank God so much for what He has done for us. We have done this without the revenue from our oil wells. So what are when our oil wells are going to come? Because whether we like it or not, we bring that to the side. It doesn't matter what negotiation or whatsoever is done. We are not going to any other person's land to go and take anything. Cross-Riverians are very peaceful and hospitable people. But don't take our peace for granted. Don't take our union, don't take our meal for granted. When you do, that's when you get a very big. So, by the time we get all our revenue streams straightened out, you can only imagine what's going to happen. Tinapa is coming alive again food. We are taking Tinapa back from Hong Kong. And in less than a year or two, you will not know Tinapa again. Even the vision bearer of Tinapa will not know Tinapa again. Mr. Nani will not know Tinapa again. But we will not forget the vision bearer. Because at least they were able to bring that and the value that's going to contribute to society going forward. That I can assure you that it is not invented. And in other areas which we are taking control, because we've discovered most of our entities and assets were underpriced and were given out. For those who have not been able to perform, we are taking all the assets back. Okudu Ranch is going to be a completely different body. And of course, all the other stuff. I don't want to bore you with it today because truly it wasn't a day for politics. It was a day to come and celebrate a quintessential young man who has distinguished himself. I know that Nigeria is going to see him that year and take him for another assignment. So definitely, there are better days ahead. That I can think everybody has told. Perseverance, what I'm talking about, what it is to come here. I want to salute your facility and tell you that our flags are satisfied. We proud and confident. We come from an entity that was one of the first in terms of education. Nobody can take us back. We are going to be front and take our position. Thank you very much and God bless you. National anthem. Thank you, Excellency.
celebrant has all what it takes to do much for Nigeria. Therefore, it is a very right
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
brilliant and intelligent man. A man who has built the states, built our communities, built the key nation. In fact, I do not know how to express this, but to be sincere with you, is a man who listens, look into matters, and resolve, ensure that there is peace, ensure that there is progress. He installed people that will make the system work for the rest of other persons. He's a very good man, Honorable Soni Abang. We are very much proud of him. Once again, my name is Kijo Emmanuel. Thank you very much.
My name is Obi Celestin Chao.
So how will you decide?
Well, Ambassador Soni Abang is somebody we grew up from when we were small. As children, we grew up in Port Harcourt. We are cousins and we are friends. In our years of growing up, Soni has always shown every character, discipline in terms of development, and in fact, he's somebody who doesn't forget anybody, and he's very intelligent. And growing up from school into our political years, he's been favored, not just as, he merits everything in his life. As a local government chairman, he made remarkable development in our local government. In fact, I want to say that after him, no local government has met what he did. He built schools, he built health centers, he graded roads. In fact, he was at the verge of even doing more when the governor, Donald Duke, said he has to come up, to be the state chairman so that they will work together. And as the state chairman in Cross River State, anybody who is a politician today will not say he's a successful politician without, let me put it, 90% input of Soni. And he was so selfless. He never thought of himself. Even when people said, take this position, he said no. I remember when they said, run this, run that, I said no, people should go. And, people went. And in everything about his life, he has always shown excellence. He was the first ambassador to Mali. Some people thought that it was like a punishment. But when he went there, he showed his marks. And that even propelled him to have international acknowledgement and accolades. In fact, if you go to Mali today, the Nigerian embassy were renting, and he said no. In his 4 years there, he said no, we can't be renting. And we have the biggest embassy. The building was built by him, and so many facilities, in Mali. When he came back, at least for today, if you were there, you can attest to the accolades by Donald Duke, the former governor, his successor, Liel, and even the present governor said it all. And in fact, in their success, in their winning their elections, Soni has been a part of it. He made sure he made them to become governors. He worked for them. He made sure they won their elections, and he stayed back. Even this our governor, Prince Basu too. He was his campaign director. And he worked selflessly, assiduously to make sure that he won his elections. He's a very patient person. People came, they have abandoned you and this. He said, no, we always, of course, we always tell me, Obia, we know what we can do. Don't worry, when our time comes. Today, God willing, is where he is today, and I know he will have a remarkable input in South Development Commission. And I know you will all live to attest to what I'm saying. Thank you.
Your name again?
My name is Obi Celestin Chao.
He's a wonderful person, a rare gem. What name can I call that adjective that can use to qualify him? I'm sure we still need to search the lexicon of the English language to know exactly the adjective we can use. In summary, he's a father, he's a mentor, he's a principal that knows at the exact time what everybody wants and whatever. Besides that, he's one person that understands the situation of things and be there very calm and cool. I'm sure that is the reason God has decided to lift him to this status, because he has been tormented, embarrassed, abused, but yet he stayed fast and humility to the country. Cross River State and Boki has still given him the grace to reason to this position he is. He's a wonderful person. It's very difficult to be described, but what I know in a nutshell, is a wonderful person. Ambassador Soni Abang.
And your wish?
I wish that, like my governor had just said, an opportunity for him, for Nigeria to know his qualities. We wish that from this level he is, the nation should give him a greater responsibility to see how it can affect life. That's just the wish for him. One time should be a minister, one time should be a governor, one time should saddle responsibility, the president of the country. He can manage his country in his capacity as a father, a mentor, and a principal.
Thank you. So how will you describe this celebrant?
The celebrant, my father is a good man. He's amazing. And like throughout my life, he has always been there for his people. His people are his number one priority. Yes,
so what really prompted the government to really
celebrate him?
That exhausted because he might have been his previous, effort, to revolutionary.
If there's one thing about my father, he's very, very experienced since the beginning. He started, he was even younger than me when he started politics. He has gone from local government chairman to ambassador to party, from local government chairman to party chairman to ambassador. The man knows his work, and he has always put his community first. If there's trouble, he's there, first man, even when he's not even around. So it was, when the government gives him something like that, it's important that all of us will come together to celebrate.
So inauguration has been done. What is the charge for him to succeed in this new tax ahead of him?
I think we all know what Nigeria's problem is. Nigeria's problem is corruption, Abi. But when you put someone like my father, that is, I'm not speaking as his son in this capacity, I'm speaking as a Boki man. But we know the man washes his hands. He's not involved in all this dirty politics. This man is a visionary. I grew up in Cross River State, right? At the time of Donald Duke, him and Donald were always together. And look at how the state transformed. We had Marina Resort, we had Tinapa, we had Obudukate Ranch. The state, with visions, you can transform a space. And that is why he's the right man for this job. A man with visions, yes. Thank you. My name is Amb.Soni Abang.
Honorable Etieka Beatrice Etanyam, Executive Chairman, Boki Local Government.
Okay. How will you describe this celebrant we are celebrating today?
Our celebrant is a man of many parts. He's a family man, he's a technocrat, he's an ambassador, he's a politician by excellence.
Okay. He has been inaugurated, taking the new mantle of leadership. So what to be your take as is the charge to succeed in this newly?
He has everything he needs to succeed. He is a man who has worked as with the grassroots. He's a man that has worked with the high. He's a man who has worked in the diplomatic line. He's a man who knows his people and knows exactly what his people need. To be in that South-South Commission, which is
for development, to bring development to the grassroots. He is the right person to be there. And with his wealth of experience, I am not in doubt that he will deliver on his mandates. Thank you. You're welcome.
We have a team of very experienced persons appointed into the management and board of South Development Commission, and they all have a track record of very comprehensive exposure, both public and private sector. So I believe that we're going to do a good job. Thank you very much. Thank you.